Hey there, Racing to See you. I hope you're having a good Friday, and I hope you are finding some way to stay warm because we have some very cold temperatures. We woke up to temperatures at freezing, if not below, for some of you in those higher elevations. And as we get through the rest of this weekend, cold Arctic air is just going to continue to sink further into the south as we get through this weekend. Saturday and Sunday looking to be the coldest days before we get into the rest of the week. So here's your weekend forecast right here. Saturday going to be around 43 degrees. Sunday a little cooler at 40, but both of these days are going to be mostly sunny. We're going to have a lot of sunshine come through over the next couple of days to kind of make up for all the dreariness that we've had over the past couple of weeks. So it's kind of a trade-off. You know, you want sunshine, we get colder temperatures because, you know, it is December. That's just kind of how it goes. But over these next couple of hours, we're going to see clouds just kind of move in and out. We see mostly during the nighttime, going into the morning time is when we're going to see the most cloud cover, but that's going to fade going into Saturday. Sunday, we'll see a little bit more cloud cover work its way in from Saturday evening into Sunday. So Sunday is going to be a little bit cloudier of a day, especially if you're further up north, but otherwise it is going to be a mostly sunny day overall. Now, over the next 10 days, we see temperatures stay in the 40s until about the middle of the week, and then that's when it seems like we start to interact with our next low pressure system. Our next rain or snow maker is what we will find out in the next couple of days. We see a steep drop, 38 to Thursday to 22 on Friday, so that's kind of how you know that this is kind of a multifaceted system that we'll see. We might get the first rush of air and then get a colder rush after we see some of those storms. So even the lows, we stay in the mid-20s to lower 30s until Thursday. Then that front's probably going to pass Thursday night into Friday morning. So we go from 30 to 11. That is over half a temperature drop going from Thursday into Friday. And that even stays as we get into the weekend too, waking up to 15 degrees on what's going to be Christmas morning. So this is all happening because we've got this big old low pressure system that is slowly going to swing its way into the area. This front is going to be lying on the edge of the actual low pressure system, kind of between this blue and this green, because it separates colder and warmer air. So it's going to be coming from our northwest and likely pushing down on us as we get from Thursday into Friday. So what are we going to see? That's kind of the part we're still figuring out. Looks like there's a little bit of rain, maybe some wintry mix, maybe some snow. We're seeing a little bit of everything because models just don't really know yet. It's way too far out to have something like that decided, but as we get over the next couple of days, we'll get more clarity as the days go on. So right now, we're kind of in this 7 to 10 day point or somewhat getting towards this 4 to 7. I mean, just yesterday, I had models, one saying we got straight rain, one saying we're getting straight snow. So we just don't have a clear picture yet because the models don't have a clear picture yet. So as we get to about 4 days out, that's when we can start talking about timing, maybe what we're going to see, the impacts in particular. And then the snow totals are the last thing we start to figure out because that is when we can get the most information out of these storms. So again, right now we're kind of in this 7 to 10 day range. We're going to be moving into the time period that models should start to converge and give us a bit more unified of an answer. What I can give you are temperatures as we get into Christmas weekend. Cold. 22 degrees on Friday. We could be seeing a little bit more of that morning wintry mix. We get into Saturday, we see a lot more sunshine, but temperatures still only getting to about 27 degrees. Sunday, we rise up even a little bit more, hitting 32 degrees, which is freezing exactly, but you know, it'll be Christmas. We'll have the sun out. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a little snow on the ground. There are a couple things to kind of help you get into the Christmas spirit. But until then, your 7-day forecast is, well, relatively comfortable compared to the 20s and 30s. You got a lot of time to adjust for this cooler weather as we have temperatures sitting through the 40s for at least the next 5 days or so before we finally see that cold front and maybe some of that inclement weather. Stay tuned with us here at WBIR on socials and anything like that so that we can keep you updated on what we're seeing next weekend.